Welcome to Summer Game Fest, gamers. Mike here, along with Kyle Stevenson.
Hello.
We're here, as you can tell, Los Angeles by the tree behind us. Look at this.
Woo!
Yeah, we are currently here at Play Days. We got a solid 50-ish minutes until our next appointment. And yeah, we wanted to pop on here while we're together, as Kyle's heading to the airport soon. We're going to quickly talk about everything we played so far. Will we get to all of them? Who's to say? We'll do the wrap up next week on patreon.com/6indie. Of course, everybody can hear this, everybody can watch this. But
Yeah.
if you want some more of this, you want to see these beautiful faces, usually a little more untamed, head on over to patreon.com/61indie. Become a Coop member if you have the means, of course. We don't have any time. Would you like to say anything? How's your play days going? This is your
It's
first
going
play
well.
days
As like I actually get to play
Yeah.
cool stuff. Playdays has been awesome. We've already told other people that we wish we were here Monday to just give us a little time in between things because it does feel like
a lot.
yesterday we were nonstop and
Absolutely.
the day went super quick. So I don't think I've usually me whenever I leave an event like this, I will get emotional on the way home. I will do that absolutely here because it doesn't
Sure.
feel real still yet. But
Yeah.
I'm having a great time meeting amazing people that I haven't talked to and idolize, but are inspired by. And yeah, it's awesome. The games here have been nothing short of amazing. Spoiler alert: video games are cool.
It was real cool. Whereas there's no like Playdays imagery around. I wanted to have like some sort of backdrop. No, they're stuck. So there we go.
We got some pencils.
The Playdays pencils, which there's a few in my backpack. I'm just
I got some too.
Chat.
I got some too. Be cool, chat. Be cool.
Yeah, so I figured we don't really have a game plan for this. I figured we'll just go down the list. I'm gonna go down my list. We pretty much played the same stuff, save for a couple things. So we'll just
I think your first three were also my first three.
Cool. So yeah, our first three. We kind of started our day with Day of the Devs and our lovely friends at Pop Agenda. First up was Bladed from Drinkbox. This was such a hard secret to keep because we got to watch Day of the Devs a couple weeks ago at this point, or maybe last week.
Not even just that. We got the appointment email of
we got the appointment email forever ago. It was like the new game from Drinkbox. We're like, oh shit, one of our favorite studios, stoked. So seeing it at Day of the Devs last week, we were immediately like, oh my god. I think I didn't look too much into it. So like, I think just off that trailer, I was like, oh, they're doing like a Hades thing.
Yeah.
Cool, great. It's Drinkbox. I'm down. I was not expecting Metroidvania meets Souls-like.
Souls, yeah.
This is Drinkbox's Souls-like. And goddamn, it's so, excuse my language, just gonna be cursing here. It's so fucking impressive.
Oh yeah, it's really, really, it's not even just gameplay wise because Drinkbox are really great at the gameplay, but this is their first foray into 3D visuals and like walking through the world and seeing the grass move to your character's movement and seeing how the water ripples as you walk through it is nothing short than amazing. Not that we ever thought they wouldn't pull that off because they're amazing at what they do. It just works so well with just their overall art style and gameplay wise, it just feels great. If you love Nobody Saves the World, if you love Guacamelee, Severed is a little bit different because that's the first person kind of thing, but like you're in for a great time.
Yeah, something I told the devs that this feels like the natural progression from Nobody Saves the World.
Yes, absolutely.
And like they're doing the touchstones of Souls, like dodges, parrying. There's a Bloodborne like gun. There is the Bloodborne like life kind of restore system in there. But yeah, something I really like is there's this like blighted system. So like as you defeat enemies, as you're navigating the world, you are building a blight meter. And as you're building that meter, I think it was like you get like little points or whatever, like blight points.
Yeah.
That is your difficulty scaling. So like something I wrote in my preview that's available on 6indie.com. We like Souls-like players throw the term methodical around a lot when it comes to combat. This feels like a methodical approach to like the biggest argument in the genre, which is difficulty and like accessibility and difficulty options. So like it methodically progresses and adapts to the player. which I really appreciate. And then yeah, if you die, if you're having trouble, blade meter goes down a little bit. You the difficulty goes down. And there's something in like the bonfire, like this game's version of the bonfire. It says cleanse blighted. I didn't get a chance to mess with that. I don't know if you hit that.
So what, of cleansing?
Yeah, I didn't. Hit it.
No, but the way this demo was, we played co-op with one of the devs,
Yep.
so they were kind of like walking us through it. So we didn't get to fully immerse ourselves in all those mechanics, but I did not do much of that.
Yeah. Also very humble, just to throw it out there. I'm the first person to play this game outside of Drinkbox, and I was very much complimented with how I handled the bosses because I saw that the dev backed up. I sold them.
Yeah, I took out the second one, I think, pretty much myself. Humble brag, the second one I walked up and the boss just disappeared, so I scared it, and they were like, "We have never seen that happen before." So we both had firsts with that game.
Both had first. Yeah, blighted, fantastic. My full impressions are on 61d.com.
Yeah.
Throughout the week, I guess some more stuff is gonna hit the website.
Yeah.
But because we crammed our schedules, guess what? Didn't give myself time to write.
Mm-hmm.
But I wrote blighted at 7:00 this morning. Tolem 2 was next.
I'm gonna be going a whole lot because there's nothing here that I didn't like thoroughly enjoy.
Yeah. Go for it.
Oh man, Tolem 2 is Tolem with more stuff to do.
Yeah.
It's
more Tolem.
It's weird to think about how like the first game and how it's gonna sound like I'm against the first game when I say this, but I'm not. How rigid the first game is.
Sure.
Compared to Tolem 2, like adding the jump and exploring and stuff in Tolem 2 and all the different highlight and all the different the lightweight gaming. All the different like quests and stuff. So as I'm walking through and just picking up quests, it just felt like I'm back in Tolem.
Yeah. Differences here, similar to Blighted, going. Oh, are we still here?
We're still live. It's still counting, isn't it? No,
yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it's still counting.
Hey. Oh, well, okay. If that captured in the video, my bad. If you missed audio for a second, I don't know. We'll figure it out later. Yeah. So I lost my train of thought. Similar to Blighted, Tolem 2 is a brand new like visual engine, so there's a lot more depth in there. There's a lot more like obviously the big hook here. There's a lot of verticality. Now you can climb. The camera, there's a tool. What we got to play in the demo was the ability to like look at something, like you look at a block and you could bonk the block.
Yeah.
I don't know why I use the term bonk. You could crush, you could hit the block with a hammer and get it out of the way.
Did you also have a moment of realization of it's like Morse code to break certain blocks? The dot dashes?
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
So as you're looking, you don't just press a button and they're done. It's like if it's a dot, you press it once. If it's a dash, you got to hold it down.
I understood that, but like I didn't.
Oh yeah, it's like Morse code.
Morse code.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks great. Again, it's more Tolem, so if you like Tolem, you'll love this.
Absolutely.
Dose of Divas from Outer Loop.
Oh, so this was my first demo.
Yeah.
If you're not familiar with them, Thirsty Suitors. Was that 2 years ago?
Yeah. At Falcon Age.
Yeah, at Falcon Age. Another RPG where it's very heavily food based, and my favorite thing about this demo is the way the enemies attack. Yeah. So like it's not just the same animation every attack. Like they actively are trying to throw you off with different animations. Like they will, like my favorite one is a guy literally goes, "Look up," and then throw something else.
And he got me every time.
Yeah, every time, and it's active. So like you do have to.
But you said RPG to clarify, turn-based.
Turn-based RPG, thank you. So it's like active combat, similar to like Sea of Stars. So
or Thirsty,
or Thirsty, exactly, where you have to time your blocks, your attacks for follow-up stuff, do extra damage, and then in between all of that, you gather ingredients and you cook meals, and that's part of the quest. The overall story is a former, I think, colleague is now taking over the town and giving them awful processed food, and it's your job to kind of like show them the error of their ways. And there was a little scene of like the town is like, oh, give us more food. I think it was like Lena Core, I think was the name of the corporation. It's like, we want more food, we need more food. And then your main character, one blanking on the name, it's like, we're literally a fishing village. So like it's very kind of aware in the front. Yeah.
I like with turn-based combat. I like that the weaknesses are tied to like flavor traits. So like there are enemies that are weak to spicy, enemies that are weak to salty. So again, like what Kyle was saying, very food-based. Really great cooking elements as well. There's a great cooking minigame that helps with like feeding your village or your town. Helps with buffs and yeah, it's really cool. I'm not turn-based boy. I'm really vibing with it. I'm really excited to play more because the thing just oozes style, oozes personality.
Yeah,
and, yeah.
Eka makes great games.
Eka makes great games.
Yeah,
Eka and the team.
You are 1,000% correct.
You played a bit of Brave Seasons.
Played a bit.
Do you want to skip that for now, just in case light comes back down?
Yeah, we can do that.
Hold on, Grave Seasons.
We have friends nearby.
Yeah.
Like, hi, CJ Danny B.
Where do you see Danny?
He's right there.
Oh, he's not paying attention.
No, he's not. I'm gonna take a picture of him and then text it to him.
Yeah, the Wi-Fi here. That's what it is. I wish the Wi-Fi was reliant on this. Anyways, inside baseball. Quick offshoot. We played Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 3 and 4. It's great.
Yeah, we did.
It rules. We got to mess around with like all the levels, like here and there, free skate, just kind of messing around. Yeah, it rules. But this is the indie game podcast, so we're not gonna touch on it too much. We might do like an offshoot kind of thing, so that happens. But it's great. If you're excited for Tony Hawk, or if you like Tony Hawk, you should be very excited. Kyle, you primarily, we both were handing the controller on and off. More from Annapurna.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
Do you see? Sorry, hold on. I don't want. I realized my mic just got super low.
Yes, I do. I do see what just dropped on the table next to us.
Somebody next to us has a Sonic Crossworld poster. Man, I'm very jealous. I could not. I was trying to sneak an appointment and I could not do it.
Yeah.
CG Danny B, hello.
Yes.
Hey, what's going on?
He's going to join us.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, why not?
Sure, if you want me.
Yeah. We're just going to talk about morsels real quick. Morsels, Annapurna. Yeah, you want to
you
talk about like this?
We're on time limit.
That's true. Morsels. It plays and looks like what an acid trip I imagine is. Rogue-like kind of mode where you get these little morsels and each morsel has a different kind of attack. And you get it's not blighted, but like some sort of curses. And then between each levels are different kinds of things. Everything is sort of like procedurally generated, map-wise. It's visually very unique. And
like crude looking.
Yes. It did take me a little bit to figure out how to shoot. So the each face button is the direction you shoot. And
you keep talking, but stop talking when I go to Moises. So
okay. Is it gonna reach that far?
I don't know. We'll find out.
All right, we'll find out. Hey, if it's silent and this bit doesn't work, blame Mike. But yeah, Morsels is really, really cool looking, and yeah, the whole Annapurna section, which we'll get to in a second.
Jesse Vitelli, what's your favorite indie game of Playdays?
I don't know if I've played a single indie game at Playdays.
Hell yeah, thank you. Charlie, what's your favorite indie that you played at Playdays?
I haven't played any indies yet, actually.
God damn it, you were all failing me. Moises, what's your favorite indie game that you played at Playdays?
Silk Song.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.
The bit seemed really funny.
The bit seemed funny. So let's see if the mics picked it up. Yeah, Morsels is great. What do you think of Morsels?
I think Morsels was very fun, very good. I will say I am not that great at those kind of video games.
Yeah.
So dying quite a bit.
It was hard.
But no, I thought it was sick. It's really fun. It has that like one more run kind of hook. Shit rocked. Dan, did you play Morsels?
I did not.
Oh God.
Whoa! Podcast on podcast Inception.
Podcast. There you go.
Well. I got my own microphone, my own content to make. So get ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit,
okay.
it's fine. Yeah, we're
No
fine.
need to break things.
That's fine.
Okay.
Love Limp Bizkit.
Are you ready?
Yes.
What Mario Kart character could you beat in a foot race?
Crap.
You said that so confidently.
Some very, yeah, obviously. Can you not beat a crab in a foot race?
I don't know. I've never seen the crab try to run. Have you?
Have you seen a crab run?
No. But you don't know what it can deploy.
Seaweed?
What if it like pinches your
Yeah.
little toesy woesies?
Dude, I'm gonna be so far out there. I'm like, no,
So you're not even gonna try to implore violence. You're just gonna
absolutely
run.
not. No. If I step on him on the way, ow, little pinch, whatever. Who cares?
Okay, so
I'll
if
decimate
you
that dude.
lost to the crab, how would you feel?
I mean, you'd never see me again.
You would just like go into the woods. Like,
Oh my god, yeah, you never see me again. Go to the woods. I'll attempt to climb a tree. I'll probably fall, crack my neck. Done. Yeah.
Okay, well here's your pick. Put another one on the board for crab. Crab's gotten a lot today.
Yeah. Crab good.
Crab good. Okay.
Crab good.
Do you have a question for me?
What's your favorite indie game? Not play this, because you didn't play shit.
I like that we keep doing this. Is a good bit. This is a good bit.
Yeah.
Okay, you okay? Wait, what was the question?
Favorite indie game of all time?
Oh, Outer Wilds.
It's a good pick.
I know that's been like the whatever pick.
I'm fancy. I'm smart. I have a brain.
2019 since day one, or Return of the Living Dead. Yeah.
All right, yeah, cool.
What about you? What's your favorite indie game?
A short hike.
Oh, I like to walk.
Clearly, look at my figure.
Oh,
And you still think you can beat a crab
I
if you
feel
can
like
walk?
big walk.
Big walk, dude. Big walk, big geese. Is that a geese? You think it's a goose? Is it in the goose theorem? Species, family, genome?
I like to think it's
Genius.
like the Mario Sunshine bird, but just
Oh,
three
yeah.
of them stacked on top of each
Yeah.
other.
Or it's the Mario Sunshine, the dude that nobody likes. Flood,
Oh yeah,
the
honestly,
homie. Yeah.
look, the only good thing about Flood is that Professor Egad made him. Other than that,
Sure.
Flood, it's on site.
Where's Egad? I could be Egad on a foot race also.
Egad should be in Mario Kart.
He should.
Think about
Justice for Egad.
Think about like the cart that Egad would make.
A vacuum.
Yeah, it'd be sick.
Yeah. Suck those boys up, you know?
Okay, and we're done here.
Yeah, bye. I love you. What are we talking about?
Morsels, you were real bad at that video game.
Oh, yeah. Hi, Scott White. What indie game have you? Oh shit! What indie game have you played at Playtest and you like?
Let's see, what indie game?
That's all the time we have for Scott.
Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy.
Magic.
Very indie.
Wizards
So
of the Coast.
indie, they couldn't even afford making a computer game. It's just, well, I guess they have a computer game. I can't even do that.
Yeah, let's get them to do like an indie set with indie game characters. That'd be
imagine.
sick.
Listen, I don't buy magic cards like that, but if they do a secret layer, it's an indie set. There's like a Shovel Knight, a Will from Moonlighter. They won't do Will from Moonlighter. But if they do that set, I'll buy packs.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I did say I know we're on a timed thing right here. Yeah, I did say like earlier. I think like during our like predictions hangout or whatever. I was like, yo, what if they announce Dark Souls from Softbox is coming in this thing? I'd become a Magic player day one. Oh
Yeah,
I
for
dropped
sure.
a hot dime on those. Like that's gonna be here working and just make eye contact the entire time. So Morsels, I really like Morsels. It's a real good video game.
Yeah.
One more
Yeah.
run kind of feeling.
One
Yeah,
more
good time.
run. It is very difficult. Yeah. Visually stunning. Wish list it.
A visual feast.
You want to talk about the Secret Annapurna game?
Secret Annapurna game. Snap and grab.
Thought we'd be real dumb for it.
But it's a heist game where you are essentially playing as a photographer whose job in the crew. If you guys are not criminals, they call these people the crew. Not to be mistaken by the crew, the racing game. RIP. RIP?
I don't know.
So, no, we're still chilling. Still chilling?
Huh?
The crew still chilling?
That's still, the servers are still on for that?
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Check.
All right,
There's a
then-
crew 2 now.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
two proper-
it's been out for a little bit.
Hey Jesse, the crew is it dead? Ubisoft's The Crew, is it still alive? No, okay. Jesse Vitelli, restart.
No current problems with the Crew 2 servers.
There
So
you go, there you go.
looks like we're okay.
Can't have problems if it doesn't exist.
Exactly.
Game journalist Jesse
Uh,
Vitelli, you know what I'm
To help Mike with this pitch, what this game is. Think
saying? Pokemon Snap but heist.
I was gonna say Ocean's 11 Pokemon Snap.
Yeah. Shit's cool. Yeah, you take it away.
Yeah, so I got to watch Mike play most of it, and it's a puzzle where you have to take pictures of certain elements in the area and then try to put them in a timeline and play out the timeline and see if the heist would be successful. If you get it in the right order, then it automatically happens. The heist happens, and once you keep doing heists, the same location adds more pages, which adds more objectives and missions and more things to steal. And then they even have it's not really a heist thing, but you got to find an object in the world and then just take a picture of it, which still is its own kind of puzzly elements to it.
Yeah, I really appreciate that it lets you continuously try different scenarios. So it like really gives you, this is such a cliche thing to say, but it is a playground to experiment and see what you can do. It's not like totally free form, like let's say maybe like I guess Hitman's kind of free form, but also kind of scripted. But like it's like, okay, I want to steal this thing, and there's 3 ways to steal this key. How do I do those in each way? Like there was a moment where we're like, okay, like I remember like I was just thinking internally how people usually think. And Kyle was like, okay, which one are you going for? And I mentioned like, oh, I'm trying to, I guess, crush the thing. It was like an ice sculpture I was holding a key. So it's like, okay, how do I crush it? Okay, there's a chandelier up top. How do I get to the chandelier? There's a wire that cuts it and brings it down. How do I distract the security guard? Oh, do this. And it's like a kind of like a domino effect of like just putting the plan together. And yeah, it's super cool. I think it's like a accidental like co-op game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Real cool.
It's very good.
Yeah, very good.
And then while we were at Annapurna, Mike had to run to another appointment.
Yes.
And I got to play Mixtape. And oh my god, everybody, Mixtape is incredible. I was not a fan of the Artful Escape, but Mixtape is the love letter to, at least for me, the decade I grew up in the 90s. So just very music based. It's the main character will talk to you, like break the fourth wall, and this next bit is soundtracked by this song, and then the song starts, and there's a scene where they're driving down the road, and the only thing you have to do is just press buttons to headbang, and it just is like, as you continue to go down, I found myself just making sure I'm headbanging to the beat, and it's like tapping on the side of the door and you're actively doing it. There's another thing where like they like stole something, and then they all hopped in there was a party that was broken up by the cops, and you hop in the shopping cart and you have to dodge traffic to awesome music. It's incredible. Like if you looked at the trailer, that is what that game plays like. That is what that game looks like. I can't wait for the full release. I don't think there's a date yet, but that's day one. Day one.
And I was supposed to play Mixtape with you, but I was like, I'm all in. I'm good. I don't need to play it. Like I trusted you and your judgment. So I splintered off because I snuck an appointment for Luminous Arise. Big Tetris Effect sicko over here.
Yeah.
Love Enhance. Love the work they do. Guess what? They're fucking doing it again.
Lumini.
Luminous Arise is
that what they call the Illuminati members? The Lumini?
Illuminati.
Yeah.
Luminites. Luminites. Yeah, I mean, if you like Luminous, is that like super engaging Luminous gameplay where, I mean, if you're unfamiliar, horizontal plane, and you're dropping 4x4s, trying to get combinations and do the Tetris thing, and then there's a timeline that kind of like sweeps and wipes away your progress. That's a bad way to put that, but like that's how you are progressing and get high scores and stuff. It does the Tetris effect thing where I forgot what they call it. You pull the triggers and like it stops and you can build your shit.
Oh, sure.
It does that. I forgot what it was. But obviously this is enhanced. It's not just about the puzzles and stuff. It's about the experience. The 3 stages I played. Well, I guess technically 1 full stage, but like the progression, like the journey, similar to Tetris Effect. The 3 stages are so fucking beautiful. The music is killer, and what I really loved, the way they utilized the dual sense. So like the last stage, I just passively was noticing, but it was like the last section of my my playthrough. It was like this really sick stage with like 2 chameleons on the side, and they're like their tongues are like going over the blocks and whatnot. And it's just really fucking bopping beat, and the music is incredible. Same composer as Tetris Effect, and you felt everything that music was doing in the controller, and it made it so engaging. Like I didn't feel like I was in a convention surrounded by people. Like it just like totally immersed me into the experience. I cannot wait to play more of this game, and similar to Tetris Effect, just like lose myself for hours and hours and hours.
Oh yeah,
I can't wait to play with you at
4 a.m.
3
extra
o'clock in
life.
the morning. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good time.
Before we get into the ones we skipped and end our day one, Danny, what was your highlight from day one?
Ooh, from day one. Yesterday, so I got a late invite for SGF, get everything scheduled, so I missed a lot of appointments, like opportunities. One I didn't miss was Dosa Divas. Luckily, they had the game available on the main show, but then also they brought a Steam Deck, so I was able to squeeze my way in and play that one.
You were side by side with me.
I was, because I was bugging you. I'm like, oh, I get to watch you play, and like we had the deck. I'm like, give it. That was so much fun. Like, I love Thirsty Suitors. I still have to go back and finish it. I'm like halfway, maybe more than halfway.
So you don't love it
through.
that much.
I don't love it that much yet.
Sure.
Outer Loop kind of mid. But no, I love
That's a
this
joke.
one. Feels a lot more, and everyone was saying it, like a lot more like Sea of Stars with the combat. Because one of the first abilities you unlock was the Wakarang, which is the Moonerang, and I was like that was my bread and butter for that.
Yeah.
So, and the visual style, along with getting to explore the world, find like food, which is some are savory, some are sweet, some are salty, and then you cook for the people in town who are like, I need something that feels like this, and you have the little bitty games just out of Thirsty Suitors. So that was a blast. Took everything I like from Thirsty Suitors, put it in another formula that's so similar but different.
Yeah.
Definitely my highlight there, along with Bandit Trap, which I think I don't know if I've seen anyone else who's played it yet here that I've talked to, but it's a 3v1 asymmetrical multiplayer game. You have the Trapper, who is like they are a robot inside of the house, and they have these things called securiniture, which are like lamps, cabinets, TV stuff that are set up to have traps placed within them. You get a 2-minute head start. You put traps all around the room, and you're trying to save like your family treasures by protecting these jewels that are located inside of the house.
I see why.
Yeah, I had to pause. But then the bandits come in and they have to like search, like, okay, where are these jewels at? Where's everything? You can put locks on doors, so people have to break through it with like mini games. And there's a drill, a hammer, a screwdriver. You can kind of pick which loadout you want and then unlock them as you're completing tasks. And then your goal as the Trapper is to deal collectively like the total health or damage across the 3 players, while the bandits want to go in and steal all 10 gems, and the first to do their task wins. That was really fun. I got to do the tutorial for Trapper, so I did much better. When I did the bandit, I was super slow at everything, but I think there's a really cool asymmetrical multiplayer is so weird these days, where like the game comes out, people love it for like a week, and then they're like, I think I'm good. I'm without it. Unless you're Dead by Daylight for some reason. I don't fucking know. I can't stand it. But no, I think it's a really cool one. I'm hoping like more people find out about it and play it. I really dug Bandit Trap.
Oh yeah, great picks.
Great picks from a great man.
Yeah.
No light yet. Should I go find light?
And
go on a
she's
mission?
charging her phone.
Okay. Vamp for like, give me count to 30. No.
Well, I'll talk about something while you are finding.
That's what I'm saying. But so, Danny, I need you to count to 20.
Okay.
As I talk
As
to
you
something.
talk.
What
Alright.
should I talk about?
I don't know. Escape Academy.
Okay, cool.
So start counting in 3, 2, 1.
Man, Escape Academy 2 is real good. It's a sequel to the first one that came out a few years ago. Mike and I played this co-op, and it was a ton of fun. It started out with a ceiling coming down with spikes, minute timer room before the ceiling got up.
All right. Hopefully,
Um,
Kyle stop talking. Hey, Lightweight Gaming.
It's Escape
I
Academy.
heard you really like. I'm gonna unhook this. I heard you really like Grave Seasons. Tell me why.
It was super, super cute if you like farming sims, but also has that horror twist.
Yeah.
And it came out of nowhere, and it was so much fun.
Hell yeah! Thank you for your time. Now I have to vamp while I make this journey back across the room. We're walking.
Maybe you ran into
Hey, here's
stealing
a
a pillow.
Hey, Co-op 64. What's your favorite indie of the show so far?
Oh, Tome 2, baby.
Should I stop
Baby,
talking?
love those photos.
Because
I'm gonna
his
eat
mic
that
is
game
still
up. I
on.
can't wait for it to come out. I didn't even play the first one. That's what I'm doing on the flight home.
Hell yeah, we love it. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your service. And we're going back. We're going back. And here's Kyle. I see Danny. Hopefully we synced up correctly on times. I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
think
not to
this bit
fall on
worked
these
the way.
stairs. And because if I fell, laptop would be destroyed. That's $2,000 down the tube. Why are you laughing?
Because I don't think that bit played out the way you wanted to.
Why not?
You said count to 20 and then stop? Is that what you wanted me to do?
Yeah.
Me stop talking?
Oh yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't stop talking.
Oh, God damn it.
I thought you said count to 20 because you were going to go get light and bring her
No,
here.
I was gonna go talk to her.
Oh, well.
Oh, what you say?
All right, we're going back.
Uh,
I'm very curious to listen to this back. Light really likes Grave Seasons. Spoopy farming sim. Unassuming.
Yeah.
Still charging her phone.
Cool.
Co-op 64. Love Tome too. They're gonna eat that game up.
Amazing.
I'm sorry we didn't coordinate on this plan.
Listen, all I heard, and I'm so tired, you're like, count to 20. I'll be right back.
No, count to 20 so we can sync. That's why I coordinated the 3, 2, 1 countdown.
So I counted to 4.
Mike, listen, this is not Danny's fault. This is not your fault. This is on me. I take full responsibility. You can kick me out if you want. It's fine.
Danny, you want a creative producer position?
All right, here.
Okay, we probably got like 5 minutes. So you talked about Escape Academy. I'm assuming you liked it.
Loved it.
I also loved it. Real quick with Pedal Runner, 620 Showcase alum. It is wholeheartedly Pokemon with like Tamagotchi flair to it. So you're a courier who is delivering, like in this world, like the Pokemon here are Hana pets. In this world, you are a courier who is delivering the Generation 2 of Hana pets to folks around the town. The way you do that is like you're installing these, like, I forgot what they call it, they're like capsules or something that triggers like WarioWare like mini games, and it's very casual, very light. I like there's no like random encounters or anything like that. The way you fill your Pokedex or your journal, you just like go up to the Hanamon. No, Hana pets.
Hana pets.
And it registers. Some of them require like a couple steps. There's like some side quests or some treats you have to give them. It's really cool. I really dig it. It is like unabashedly like, and like sometimes obnoxiously pink, and like I mean that in a good way. Think Uza style, really sick. Love it.
Yeah.
And then the reason we're cutting this short, like at the we've only been recording for 32 minutes. Jesus Christ. The reason we're going to cut this short is because we're about to go play Marvel Cosmic Invasion. I've heard good things. We'll do something afterwards at some point.
Yeah.
We'll probably do a wrap-up kind of episode as well. So the last thing we just saw that we were just running from was Soft Rains, which was... What one?
The one on the side.
The one on the side.
We haven't talked about Crystal Idols yet.
Oh, shit. Crystal Idols. Sorry, that's the other Blumhouse game. First-person survival horror from Blumhouse. I was pitched to it as like BioShock vibes, and definitely has those kind of vibes. Because it's like very weighty first-person shooter combat. Feels fucking fantastic. Heavy on the survival horror, where there's like the demo I had like a Mr. X situation going on, where there was this big fucking
Dolores
creeping around and whatnot. Heavy reliance on stealth. Had to really sneak around and like not get caught, like not make noise. Impeccable sound design, because Dolores, big robot mechanical kind of being, you can hear her footsteps like from all around the environment.
My favorite thing about watching you play, my favorite mechanic about this is to reload, you got to take away from your health for your blood. So all the bullets are blood related, so you got to make those shots count.
Yes.
And something while you were playing, I don't know if you picked up on it, the dev was like, that is why these enemies are like statues, so headshots don't do any more damage.
Yeah.
It's just as long as you hit them, that's what you need to do, because bullets are so powerful.
Yeah. Definitely like a risk reward kind of situation. Not really risk reward, but like something that like you have to explore. There's like corpses around the area that you could drain blood from. That's how you get more health.
Yep.
And like little syringes. There was like mermaid blood, they called it. Syringes like to help you in a pinch. But yeah, super cool. Like definitely BioShocky vibes. I wasn't expecting the heavy reliance on stealth. So like if you want to say there's some Dishonored flair in there, there is. I'm really excited. Blumhouse is doing some killer fucking things. So yeah. Shout out.
Yeah.
And then the last one, I have the dev name, Soft Brains. Do you remember the name?
Ambrosia
Skies.
Thank you.
Did you play it, Danny?
I did not, but I was here for the discussion.
Ambrosia Sky is really cool. Just announced today. Think Power Wash Simulator, but in a sci-fi setting and in a way where it's way more puzzly, right? Like, so like there are like these electric vines that once you wash them away, that gets rid of like the overloaded circuitry. There are these big growth things that grow these explosive plants that once you clear them and you grab the plant, you can then use that to throw it as like a grenade or just keep it for yourself, which I don't think they went in too far as to what those keeping them does for you. And then just like the music, the art is incredible. The mission we played is you got to go to you have to like grab somebody's like SD card. It's like organ donor. So like this person died, you got to grab their SD card. You get a little bit of history of their lives, and it reminds me a lot of like Spiritfarer in a way.
Yeah.
And it's such a really cool idea and setting, and it's at Next Fest. So like, download the demo.
Yeah, I don't
really
know if you explicitly said it, but like walking sim, but like also immersive sim.
Yeah.
So it's not just walk from point A to point B, read some documents, complete the mission. There is like you're actively like creating these really wild, like the dev mentioned, like fan of like Rube Goldberg machines, like really these like intrinsic, complicated, like not complicated in a bad way where like we can figure everything out, but like really complex kind of like schemes of like making thing number A work with thing number B. It's really sick. And he mentioned that like there was one point where you had to like make a conduit for like powering a door that didn't have electricity, and like you did something and it didn't work, and Dev was like, yeah, no, like everything is going to be simulated, and like that, yes, you're correct, that should work.
Yeah.
So it seems like there's a lot of stuff like that of like just
a lot of freedom to like
do whatever
explore and stuff.
And yeah, I think that's it.
That's it for now.
That's it for now. There's a secret offshoot thing also, but that will be a separate thing that's for the future. But yeah, we're about to hop off, play Marvel Cosmic Invasion. Very excited. After Marvel Cosmic Invasion, Kyle is going to be flying home. I fly out in the morning. But if you head over to the Indie Informer, we're also doing Indie Council as well. So you'll probably hear me repeat myself quite a bit from this episode. But head over to the Indie Informer for myself, Jill Brote, and Jana Garcia for our impressions and whatnot as well, or their impressions. That's it. Sorry that comedic bit didn't work out, Kyle. Danny, you did great though.
Thank you. I tried.
Thank you for understanding the assignment. Thank you for being able to count to 20.
He actually got to 30 and then stopped. So
Actually got to 40 and then stopped.
Thank you so much. If you like this content, if you appreciate what we do, consider heading over to patreon.com/6one-indie. You can join the Coop membership. There we dropped an episode earlier in the weekend where Kyle and I snuggled up in bed and reacted to the Summer Game Fest Healy show. If you have the means, cool. If not, all good. Sign up for the newsletter.
love y'all.
Goodbye.